I'll show you how to make raspberry jam quick. These are frozen raspberries that we picked throughout the summer. We didn't have time to make jam then, so we just put them in a freezer. You can use pectin if you want, but raspberries, if you use the seeds, they have a natural pectin which firms the jam. This recipe is however many cups of raspberries, that's how much sugar you're going to put in. We ended up having 20 cups of raspberries. Once the raspberries are measured out, we're going to boil these down on medium heat. So we're going to keep stirring until these come to a boil. Once they come to a boil, we're going to boil it for 2 minutes, and then we will add the sugar. I'm going to sterilize all the jar lids in this hot boiling water. I put a strainer in here for them so that I can just lift the strainer out. It makes it easier to catch the lids. I like to sterilize the utensils I'm going to use also for putting the jam in there, in the jars. But then I need to sterilize the jars, so I'm going to put them in the hot boiling water for a little bit. After the 5 minutes is done, I just bring them over here. The raspberries started to boil, so now we're stirring constantly, and we boiled these down for 2 minutes. We had 20 cups of raspberries, and this recipe calls for however many cups of raspberries, you add that many cups of sugar. So right here we have 20 cups of sugar, and we're going to add the sugar to the raspberries. Okay, now we're adding 20 cups of sugar. And we're going to keep stirring that, and then we bring this to a boil. And then we boil it for 2 minutes. The jam has been boiling now for 2 minutes, so it's time to, we're just going to skim the top. You don't want that in your jam. We're done skimming the top for foam. As you can see, it's just a very runny consistency. We're going to fill the jars till I go about 1/4 of an inch from the top. You want to be careful not to touch anywhere inside the jar while you're doing this, or on the inside of the lid, because you will get bacteria, and that's how mold and bacteria will grow. But when you are sealing the lids, push down and then place them on the counter, and in a few hours or so, or the lid will pop, and that means it's sealed properly. Now if it doesn't do that, you need to put it in the refrigerator. But I always put a sticker with the date that we made it, so we know how old it is. The 20 cups of raspberries made about 12 pounds of raspberry jam. These are bigger jars.